Okay, I'm going to dive into something really basic, guys. Simple stuff. Someone said this the other day to me, and I just thought, wow, like this really is as easy as it gets. So all we need to do to make some money, to sit there by the beach drinking pina coladas every single minute of the day, we just love life, is quite simple. We just need to make more money than we spend. I mean, that's simple, really, isn't it? Make more money than we spend. So why do we struggle so much? There's only 3 ways that we can actually get more money in our till. There's only 3 ways that you can grow your take-ins. There's only 3 ways you can grow your business. So why do we find it so hard when we've only got 3 things to concentrate on? Now, number 1, we need to attract brand spanking new clients to our salon on tap. It has to be that way. You just have to do it. You can't stop. Many salon owners, when they start in business, they attract clients as best they can. And then once they get a bit busy, they stop. Then they get a new stylist and they can't get that momentum again. They don't know what they did. You've got to learn how to attract clients, new blood to your salon, fresh meat to your salon so you can stay high up there, which means you've got to keep honing your skills, but you've got to know how to turn that tap on whenever you want. 2, when you've got that, you've got to stop losing clients. They're falling out the back end. The average salon loses 20% a year, but I mean, most salons are losing more than that. You've got to learn how to nurture these people that become your clients. You spend such an amount of effort to get them in. You're just leaking them. It's like trying to fill a bath with a colander or with a sieve is virtually nigh impossible. And that's what we tend to do. 3, we have to deliver a remarkable service. I mean, let's go back to old school, 1900s, 1800s. We grew businesses back then, not me personally, I was not that old, even though some days I like it. Back then, they grew their businesses because they did a good job. They looked after, we're in the service industry. We're here to serve people. So that means that you've got to be a remarkable service. Now, if you're a cheap end salon, it's get them in quick, your service need can be quite easily lower. But if you're a bit high end and you want to charge them more, which is what a remarkable salon does, you then got to up your game, because the world that you're living in has changed since you as a salon owner. Outside that building, people are up in their game. 2 things this week, and we had a few problems with, it seems like we've got whinges lately. Moaned about Qantas, really bad quality Qantas. Anyone from Qantas, poor form of your customer service. And the same with, I bought a watch the other day for a watch company. Same again, the battery had gone within 2 days. I mean, we phoned and said, hey, batteries are gone. Yeah. Poor quality. Like, you've got to look after people. That's the way it is in this world. If you want to grow, that is, and be successful. So why do we find it so hard when there's only, let's take some more money and spend little. We're going to make money. 3 ways to grow our business, to make that money. Only 3 basic ways. Why do you guys find it so hard? I want to tell you why you find it so hard. Because we need to, in our brain, put fires out today, work on today's problem, and work on what's going to be happening tomorrow. That means we've got to build foundations in our salon. That means that you've got to do all 3 completely. Hey, how you going? Hey, guys, I just want to say hi to you. Yeah, Pina Colada. Why not? Beautiful. But the fact is, really, there is no point in turning that tap on and attracting clients if your systems aren't right, if you don't know how to get them back in the salon and stop losing them, or to get the average bill higher. There's no point being a busy fool. There's no point trying to spend all your time trying to fill the holes if no one's coming in. And there's no point trying to lift your average spend if your services aren't good quality. Someone said to me the other day, really simple, one of my clients, she came to me and she said, we send people a survey form after their hair done, and we rank our salon out of 10. And they have quite a good average bill. And she got an 8 or a 9 instead of a 10 out of 10. And I said, well, that comes down to value, not down to price. If you want to up your price, you've got to up the value they perceive that it's worth. So 3 things to concentrate on. The problem we have as a salon owner is we get to work. We have these great ideas, by the way. And then we get to work and someone's called in sick, or there's a client complaint, or there's a problem. And you spend all your day putting fires out. Or you're concentrating so much on today's takings that you're not working on tomorrow's world. And that's why we struggle to do that. Hey guys, how are you? I'm just making sure that you guys, when I look over here, this is my Facebook Live. Here is the camera. So yeah, hey guys, hey Mel, how you going? Hey Anna. Yeah, it's really good. I think that's Elaine. How you going? How you going, Elaine? But the fact is, truthfully here, guys, if it's that simple, how do you not get your business successful? How do you not make money? How do you not make it easy? 3 basic things, because we can't do all 3 things. We just physically can't. So that's why we, like here at Lifestyle Salon Systems, that's why we did that. We've built these things. It took me, I don't know, I think 15 years to hone, made so many mistakes and tweaked and so many mistakes and tweaked. I realized that every time I built it, the outside world changed. You got to keep building it. We built 9 modules for people out there to actually implement this in. Simple stuff. It means that you spend an hour a day, get out your salon, go to a coffee shop and work on your business, on your future. That's what you need to do. They're called foundations for a reason, because once you build foundations strong, nothing can touch you. You know, staff can walk out and open up down the road. This salon that you're building at the moment isn't just about filling today. It's about like building a business, a tribe of people that love you. And that's your staff and your clients alike. You see, I get people that say to me, I can't attract staff to come and work for me. And I say to you, why would I work for you? There's reasons here, guys. I want something. And the people out there now, they want something too. We whinge and moan about millennials, but truthfully, I remember when I left school, if you heard my story, I was probably the most unmotivated person there ever was. I went for a job as a hairdresser. I didn't want to be a hairdresser. I was just doing it for a bit of practice. I was forced into a salon to do it. You know, I got in there and I fell in love with it. But would I have took me on now? No, I wouldn't. People out there are looking for the most passionate and motivated person in the world. They're not going to come because they've got their own salons down the road. And by the way, guys, if you ever whinge about your staff not being passionate enough or they're unmotivated, give them some skin in the game. You know, give them a share of your money. Then they'll be motivated. Give them a fair cut of what you're taking, because that's why you're so motivated and passionate. But the fact is, guys, you're not. So that means that you have to take the human error away from them, which means you have to systemize your salon enough that they come in and do their job, but you know that's impeccable because you've set the standard. You've taught them what's expected. This is the minimum we expect when you come to us. This is the minimum how we want to greet our clients. This is the minimum how I want you to interview and do a consultation. This is the minimum I want to do when you talk about retail. This is the minimum I want you to do when you actually do the service. That's the key here, guys. That's just one way, isn't it? That's a remarkable client journey through there. There's 3 elements, and inside each element, you know, how to attract clients, how to convert these clients to come into your salon, to fill your quiet days, to be raving fans, and also to deliver that remarkable service. 3 major topics that you need to work on. And they're the only 3. You can Google it today when I finished. How to grow your business or how to make more money. There's only 3 ways. Simple as that. Get them back sooner, charge them more, and get some new blood in the salon. 3 things. Why do we find it so hard? Because we're just so busy with everything else. Bit like many, many years ago when, I think it was probably 15 years ago, I think there's a friend of mine wanted to be a personal trainer. We just thought, oh, no one's going to pay you to be a personal trainer. But you know what? The world has changed. Now it's normal. 2018 is all about people trying to achieve their goals faster. We're going to be inundated and people are going to really want to make that move faster. And that's the key here, is how do you get these results faster? There is so much money to be made in hair salons. As you guys know, you guys are busy. You guys know that. But the money coming in, the problem is there's not much left at the bottom. I personally believe, and I know this because I've got clients now that are with me. I've done it myself many times in 2 different countries, that you don't need 15 staff to make a lot of money. You don't. You can make a lot of money. We did a workshop the other week and we explained that, you know, with 4 staff, you can break 600,000 pretty easy. And you'll be left quite easily with about 200,000 a year. Well, I don't think 4,000 a week is anything to be sneezed at personally. I don't know about you guys. Convert over to the UK, that's probably equivalent to about £2,000 a week wage. I think that's pretty cool. You don't have to do that. You just got to make sure things are right. What tends to happen in the world out there is you salon guys, like I say, you go to work and you try and have all these great intentions, but you don't dedicate time. If you're anything like me, I mean, I didn't want to get off the floor. I never did. I worked right up to the day I sold my salon because I loved doing hair and I couldn't think of anything else. I didn't want to be that I'm not working behind the chair. I'm not saying that to you guys. What I'm saying is you've got to dedicate some time on future growth, because your business is doing 2 things at the moment, and you can't control this. It's either living and growing or it's dying. So are you driving your business at the moment? Are you driving the success, which means that you're working on how to attract clients? You're working how to convert these clients to come in on your quiet days, to convert them into being an absolute tribe who love you, raving fans, and to deliver your team to give them better training and a better service for the clients. You can lift that average spend up. You would literally 30% what you're doing now if you worked and concentrated on them 3 things. 30%. That, my friends, is Pina Colada by the ocean. That, my friends, is what I class as success. You see, every single year that goes by is a year that you're not going to get back in your salon life. I've been there. I've been on the treadmill many, many times realizing that this is just ridiculous. You've got to go and get this worked on. So you've got to work on the 3 major topics of your business. That's what's going to get you growth. And that's what's going to change your life. Like, I'm a guy that left school with no qualifications, that I was destined to work in a factory all my life, which I didn't want to do. So I went into hairdressing. My friends laughed at me thinking, you're never going to make any money. I made good money as a salon owner, but it took me a long time. In my day, we had to go and do seminars after seminars in London, come home, put it in the salon, try it out. Didn't realize another rubbish guy down there in London was teaching us. He's never worked a day in his salon in his life. An ex-rep that's telling me what to do again, you know. So after a while, you start learning, don't you? You start putting things in, working out what's in. And 9 simple steps work. 3 major core stories, 3 steps in each. And that's what grows your business and grows it solid. And I'm talking solid. It means that staff can lead down the road and you wave them, you train them well, and they can go and you go, good on you, mate, you know, because it's not going to hit you. It's not going to affect your business at all. Hey, Tracy, good morning. Sorry you're late. Yeah, it's all right. No worries. But yeah, guys, 3 things, really, really simple. And it really gets me going. Bit of a rant today because it's 3 simple things. And the thing that gets me going is that I've been with you. I've been there where you can't do the things. You're, right, okay, Richard's spoken today. It's Friday. I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to put some time in Monday. Something goes wrong Monday. And then next thing you know, it's this time next year and you've wasted a whole year. Treadmill stuff, treadmill. You know, it's as simple as that. So guys, that's my thing. My challenge for you today on Friday is work maybe on some part of your business on the 3 major steps. Learn how to get clients in the door. I'm going to read this out for you guys because I think this is really important. And I wonder if I can do that 2 things at once. Let's find out if I can here. I want to just read this out for you and then I'll come back to here if my internet is going to be a bit slow this morning, but on our way. I want to just read this out, just so you know. I'm going to read this out, and I'll share it with you later in the tribe if I need, so you guys know it's not just this dude making all this up as best he possibly can. Okay, this is a lady that's in my group, so she joined us pretty soon. I think only about 3 or 4 weeks ago. What we do, the first module that we release to them is it's a very clever way of attracting clients. It's not like you're coming in. I'm going to give you $10 off and you can have a free haircut. I'm going to give you $20 off and you can get free nails. It's not that sort of thing. This is like real core clients that are looking for something a bit different. I don't mean they're looking for blue, pink, spotted hair. They're looking for someone who wants to be an expert in their field. Anyway, this particular client, so just thought I'd share a win. Best week ever this week. We are up about 1,200. More than what my salon has ever done the week before. I'm such a small salon. There's only 2 of us here and an apprentice. I have implemented a price increase and been working on different strategies on marketing, the wording. That's the key here, guys. The wording, okay? To make the salon look better, work better as a team, and realizing our actual goals. I think I have changed my mindset since starting this course. I have become more focused on growing the business rather than staying the same as per usual, boring, bored person. I mean, guys, if that's not you so far, like you lose your own passion as an owner. And if your team can't look up to you, who are they going to look up to? Anyway, moving on. Our average ticket is also up by 19. Retail and rebooking is up. Plus, my fiance and I have just bought a house, smashing it. Cannot wait to crack on to the next module. Now, does that sound like a passionate owner to you? It does to me. You see, the thing is, I don't think there's anything demotivating than you put in Facebook posts. I spoke to someone yesterday who's not in my course. Someone yesterday who has just spent $500 on Facebook trying to attract people to her business. And she said, I got 2 people that didn't even show, really bad quality people that came because the advert was junk. So one of the first things we need to figure out is, what do your clients love about you? What are their problems? Who are you here to serve? And that is who we're aiming at. And that's what you need to learn, guys. This is really important stuff. This is not just do a special to get them through the door. We can all fill our salon with specials. That's not what it's about here. We're talking about, real quality stuff. Yeah, good on you, Tracy. But truthfully, that's the first thing. It's just one thing, guys. Like, the big core element of how to attract people is knowing your clients. They're even your database. You'll know who they are. It's how do you find more of the good quality ones that come in that pay good money? I mean, really good money. They're out there at the moment looking for someone, and you're just being blended in with everyone else. You've got to learn how to set yourself apart. That can't be done with you just going, I want to put an advert out for a special, because they're just going to be the same as everyone else. Everyone in town's doing the same thing. You've got to set yourself apart, guys, especially if you want to be different. In this world, you've got to be a bit different. You know, how would Apple survive if they just exactly the same as everyone else? They changed the world. Now everyone's chasing Apple's tail. Can't touch them for a barge pole. Love them or hate them, they started off, you know, they were the number 2, and I believe now they're number 1. So it's the same as most things out there. You know, Nokia was once the phone to have. Now it's an Apple, because Nokia took their foot off the game. They didn't realize that, you know, they thought they'd owned the market for a long time. Apple decided to go for a new market and didn't realize that these are what people wanted. It's the same as you guys. People in your town and your city are looking for something. They're looking for the best of the best. And you're either going to stand out or you're not. Many, many years ago, we had to do hair on stage and win competitions to be the best. Now you don't. Now they're looking for you. You want to be the best in their world, and they're looking for you now. Got to learn how to do that. That salon owner that jumped on our course not long ago, wicked, but that's just one of many. But the thing is, guys, that's just the attract section. She's still got to learn how to up the average bill. As you can see, she's doing that. Still got to learn how to fill her quiet days. It takes time to do that. There's no magic pills in this, and there's no magic wand. So guys, my conclusion out of all this was, if you want your pina coladas, which really was just a bit of a jest, but really if you want more freedom, or if you want, you know, more purpose in life so you can help more people in the world, then really you've got to start thinking smart about your salon. Like you got to rock your world, you got to have some fun and be smart. It's as simple as that. It gives you more meaning, more freedom, and more money, and that is what we're here for. We're after something that's pretty easy to get hold of, because there's only 2 ways to make money, but 2 ways to make money as in profit, you know. Make loads, spend less, easy. 3 ways to make more, as in to get your takings up. 3 simple ways. Attract, convert, deliver. 3 basic ways. Why do we fail so much on it? Maybe because we hate math when we left school. Maybe because we just wasn't that sort of person. Maybe because our creative side, we move on to the next shiny object before we actually finish what we need to get done. But to become a black belt, you've got to work your way up. It means you've got to hone your skills, hone your skills, hone your skills, hone your skills to be a master at what you do. Which means, guys, somewhere along the line, you guys who are winging it, you're going to get caught out. You guys who think you can do it right, but you haven't got foundations in place, it'll all topple down. It's as simple as that. What a rant today. 22 minutes of me ranting. Really sorry, guys. I really am. Any questions while you're on here? Bung me up. I'm here. I can definitely help you out. Yeah, Tracy, good on you. Good on you. I hope you do well out of it. But if you get your words right, and if not, you don't fail, Tracy. The good thing about this is you don't fail when you put an ad out there. You learn to tweak it. Find out what's the picture wrong, is the words wrong. Once you know what works, you just open that tab and then you work underneath it, fill in your holes. It's as simple as that. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a cracking day. I'm going to go for a nice walk along the beach now before the rain comes later on, because I want a bit of rain for our veggie garden and our chucks. But anyway, guys, living the dream. If you guys want to end up on the pina coladas next to the ocean, next to me, come and join me for a nice little pina colada. I'll put the cooler on. You guys just need to make sure you start working on your foundations. Hopefully I'll push you enough today to make you think like that. Catch you later, guys. Love you all. See you soon.